Ratchet Deadlocked's platinum on the PS3 was a super glitchy and weird experience.
Bro, this guy has uppercase gums.
Oh my god! What
Jesus!
is that?
What's happening? Please get him. Please get him. Please get him. What the f do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm on a quest to platinum not only Astro Bot, but a game featuring as many of the cameo bots featured in the game as possible. After every galaxy, a randomizer wheel will take me through several of the greatest games the PlayStation has to offer. If you'd like to follow along, progress in the games will be live streamed before being condensed into bite-sized platinum videos. Now, let's get to today's platinum. The next step on my journey to rescue the Rivet bot, I'm working as fast as I can, Rivet, I promise I'll get there, brought me to the 4th mainline entry in the beloved Ratchet & Clank series, Ratchet Deadlocked. As a complete series noob, I honestly assumed this game was one of the many spin-offs, but as it turns out, it's a mainline entry. It's even called Ratchet & Clank 4 over in Japan, but let me tell you, it does not feel like it. Ratchet & Clank has always been a series balancing platforming, collectibles, and increasingly difficult combat. Deadlocked, however, took those first two elements and chucked them right out the window. The game picks up right where Up Your Arsenal left off, with Ratchet acting as the new captain of the Starship Phoenix and Sasha elected mayor of Metropolis. The two have a conversation in which Sasha tells Ratchet that heroes across the galaxy are going missing at an alarming rate.
Anyway, I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh, no!
Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Unidentified craft approaching.
With perfect timing, some space goons attack the ship and kidnap Ratchet, Clank, and Al. Captain Quark, who was conveniently off ship, will be missing out on this adventure, it seems. Ratchet and the crew are taken to the Dreadzone Battle Dome, where media tyrant Gleeman Vox is running an illegal Gladiator show that forces galactic heroes to duke it out under duress of a shot caller.
The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated.
You are now a contestant on the greatest television program that Galaxy has ever known. A celebrity gladiator, battling for the pleasure of a
Bro, this guy has
screaming
uppercase
fans
gums.
across the shadow sector and beyond.
Ew, God, his gums are cutting through his lip.
But those of you
Ugh.
who play the game with skill and strategy will earn
Is that a
chance to
glitch?
win your
Why does he look like that, bro?
Note the deadlock collar securely fastened around your neck. This collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become
Just look at that face, not even a mother could love it. After a brief introduction to the controls and enemy types, Ratchet is sent off to the first of several planets he needs to fight on. The core gameplay is very simple and grows repetitive pretty quickly. On each of the planets, you get a new list of 15 skill points that need to be done. These will typically involve things like beating challenges without getting hit, using a certain type of weapon, or defeating different enemies in specific ways. Scorpion Flail will kill 50 enemies. Simple. Just complete any challenge without taking damage. Come on, dude. Kill 5 dropships with a fusion rifle. What do you take me for? 20 enemies using the mini turret launcher. Freeze mod. Kill 20 enemies in a row. What I'll do is I'll put the freeze mod on the turret. Call it a fucking day, dude. To help you along your journey, you steadily unlock an array of 10 different weapons. While this cuts the number from the previous games in half, I personally think it was a good decision. They cover all the major weapon types. You got your shotgun, your pistols, your sniper, your rocket launcher, and so on. To make up for the other weapon types that were removed from the previous games, you can attach Omega mods on each weapon, allowing you to have things like frost damage, morphing abilities, and a bouncer-like bomb attachment. Only having 10 weapons also made the task of leveling them all up much smoother. Much like the gameplay loop, the platinum process was very straightforward. There weren't any story-related trophies. Each trophy came down to earning bolts, leveling yourself and your weapons, and earning the 165 skill points the game had to offer. In fact, earning the Idaria skill point on the game's first planet earned my first trophy in the game. I got 2 skill points. Dope. Hey, rookie! No idea what that is. Shortly after, I scooped up the first of the bolt collecting trophies for earning a total of 40,000 bolts so far. I immediately breathed a sigh of relief when I realized that once again, the bolt trophies were cumulative instead of the nightmare that Up Your Arsenal put me through. Or so I thought. Deadlocked felt very reserved when it came to a story, at least compared to the last few games. After every few planets, you might get a cutscene moving the general plot along, which is just that Gleeman Vox is very angry at his star Gladiator, Ace Hardlight, due to the fact that none of his merchandise is selling.
So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away? Well, don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight!
Got him! To be fair, I wouldn't want to buy any Ace Hardlight stuff either with the Giga Chad that is Captain Quark existing. Aside from the cutscenes, on every planet the dreadzone hosts will briefly fill the audience in on what Ratchet and his team are doing in each challenge, but there isn't much of a complicated plot or a reason why you go to each planet like there was in the original trilogy. After the first few planets, we're introduced to Shellshock, the first member of the Eradicators, Ace Hardlight's star-studded Gladiator team. This team wishes they could be the Ginyu Force so bad, I swear. Shellshock shows up as a repeating boss fight on the planet Kronos, and during one of those fights, I earned the Shock King trophy for stomping him without taking any damage.
Hit him. Take him out. I did it. Can't hit me. Shocking. Got us a trophy.
Once Shellshock is knocked out for the final time, Ratchet is invited back to the main battle dome for the chance to fight through a tournament and be promoted within the Gladiator ranks. While getting ready for the big show, we come face to face with Ace Hardlight for the first time, who is definitely not a fan of our Lombax hero.
You traitor! Do you think this is some kind of game? That's exactly what it is, Furball. And you're going to be the star of my highlight reel. I'll see you soon, Lombax.
Shortly after our beef session with Ace, I earn another trophy for collecting 400,000 bolts, as well as another for earning 50,000 dread points. Dread points are earned by completing optional challenges on each planet, and the trophy came naturally enough as I thought you had to do all of those challenges anyways. I tried to stay on top of earning as many skill points as I could on each planet, and not that much later I earned skill points are blooming for earning the first 60.
And the runaway. That was doing it without any damage to the Landstalker, so we have one challenge left. Skill points are blooming, I think based on the picture that's 60 skill points.
Most of them really weren't bad, and I always try to keep a couple in the back of my mind while fighting through the planets, but the game's glitchy side was definitely starting to rear its head.
Please get him. Please get him. Please get him. Please get him.
What the do you mean? What do you mean?
On multiple occasions, skill points wouldn't pop when I clearly did the things it said to do.
The trick is going to be having enough ammunition, right? Yeah, he's toast. Now we're gonna have to go get some ammo, but he's toast. Did I get the skill point for beating him with just the pistols? Hold on. In the challenge introducing Shellshock, defeat Shellshock using only the dual Vipers, I 100% did that. Look at his health just melting. Got it. Raining shells. I don't know what I did differently.
Or they would unlock, but it wouldn't display on screen, leaving me wondering what was taking so long to earn them.
Should we not have also gotten the freeze mod one? What's happening? Okay, I think at 2 of 15 it just didn't. Yeah, there we go. Chill out. Okay, let's quickly swap. Quickly swap.
Glitchy mess aside, I was at least making quick work on upgrading my weapons, and got the Dodge This trophy for getting my first one to level 10. I won't lie, I was quivering in my boots a little when I saw that I had to level up a hollow shield launcher and a mini turret again, but this game was honestly the easiest for both of them, which was a huge weight off my shoulders. I continued blasting my way through planets, meeting the next members of the Eradicators, Reactor, and the Eviscerator. Just like Shellshock, each of the Eradicator members gave a trophy for defeating them a certain way, and both were easy enough to obtain as long as you're able to read.
The Eviscerator. Okay, so there's a skill point with this boss fight to beat him using only the wrench. Oh god. Oh god, he's coming at me. Please, sir. Please stop. I did upgrade my wrench, though. Ow. Ow. God. Okay. So, I don't know if it was a smart thing to do the wrench only right now. I mean, I think my wrench is probably about as far as it can go. He is wiping the floor with me. Ow. I got too greedy. I flew too close to the sun. I'm sorry. Are they just constantly flying in now? What am I to do? What am I to do? Fucking wrench only? Are you serious? Okay, we're not doing it right now. We are not doing this right now. I got 2 skill points. This boss fight, using only the flit. I was trying to beat him with the wrench. Oh my god, dude, I was trying to beat him with the wrench. I love the flail. Got him. Eviscerator Raider. Look at that. Night and day. Night and day difference. Bugging out. Dude, that's me. I'm bugging out. While on my destructive romp through the galaxy, I picked up a few more trophies along the way, including one for reaching 50 health points. Oh, I think that was a twofer, because we hit level 50, right? That's a trophy. And we got the skill point. Nano-tastic! And we got the skill point. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. One for earning 105 of the skill points, and another for reaching 200,000 dread points. As Ratchet was working his way through the planets, Clank was back home working on a solution to their indentured servitude along with Al. Eventually, they believe they can find the blueprints for the shock collars and discover how to disable them, but in the meantime, Ratchet needs to continue planet hopping. As the game progressed, it was becoming increasingly obvious that Ace Hardlight was not the merch mover that Vox needed him to be, especially with the underdog Ratchet rising through the ranks so quickly.
Choose one of the following items. According to Gear's musical lunchbox.
Done, that's what I want. Done, that's what I want.
Or this super cool Ace Hardlight
No.
action figure with kung fu grip.
Wow. Things got so bad for Vox that at one point they were literally putting planets in harm's way just to give their gladiators something to do.
But somebody dismantled the shield's power supply. Who would do such a horrible thing to the poor people of Stygia? I don't know, but it sure makes for good reality HV.
Eventually, Clank lets Ratchet know that they found a way to disable the collars, but before Ratchet can get his removed, Ace shows up to blast Al and threaten the duo. Or collars that keep us forced to do this. Al! No!
Looks like somebody broke the rules.
Al cannot be dead. Al's not dead. I'm quitting. I'm quitting the game. Naturally, it's now Ratchet's sole priority to advance far enough in the competition to get payback on Ace. While making my way through the tournament to confront Ace, my third weapon upgraded to level 10, unlocking another trophy. Finally, it was time to confront Ace. His boss fight was a joke with upgraded weapons, but his skill point required you to win the fight without taking any damage. And Ace is... how do I put this eloquently? A bitch made. This man's health will be melting and he'll throw up impenetrable shields and constantly heal, just refusing to go down. He was never a threat, but I had to restart over and over and over again because I'd constantly get nicked by a loose blaster bolt. What is happening? What is happening? Enemy casted? Nuh-uh. Enemy casted, you didn't actually shoot me. This guy fights like little kids playing guns. Drop the shield. Got it. Ace in the hole. Oh, that could have been so much simpler if he had just dropped the shield. Ace gets clubbed. That's right. That was so stupid. Once I finally succeeded, Gleeman Vox is ready to make Ratchet the new star of Dreadzone and offers him a litany of merchandising deals. But when Ratchet refuses to kill heroes for sport, like the absolute Chad that he is, Vox sends him to one final planet, the Ghost Station, with combat challenges meant to end him once and for all. But of course, Ratchet is an absolute icon, and once his plan fails, he returns to the Battle Dome to free all the heroes still forced to work for Dreadzone. Vox catches wind of the plan, however, and plans to just blow up the entire station, killing every remaining participant and audience member. This sets Ratchet off on a race against time, working to release the heroes and audience members before finally coming face to face with Vox in another pretty easy boss fight. Do it. Do it. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him! I think we got him. It's over, right? It's for sure over. Was that it? I had to shoot him literally once? Oh, I didn't get to finish listening to their dialogue.
It's over, Vox.
No.
No, it's not.
Once Fox is defeated, he's left to blow up with the Battle Dome, and Ratchet and Co. are free to ride off into the sunset once more. A large chunk of the trophies in this game are for completing specific skill points on different planets, which you would need to do anyways while working towards getting all 165 of them. Like most of the skill points, most of them weren't too difficult and came naturally with gameplay. The ones that really gave me trouble were any that had to do with beating powerful enemies using just your wrench, like the aptly named Gut Wrencher trophy. These executioners are absolutely no joke. They can destroy you in just a couple of hits, and your wrench has you feeling like you're punching a brick wall.
Meanwhile, it's not enough to just jump over their attack, because he'll just swing up.
If you're having a hard time or need
Clank,
a better workout,
shut the fuck up. If you're having a hard time, just lower the difficulty and make it easier.
Look, Pip,
I'm stuck.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind.
Send a medic.
Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Fat gamer down, dude. Send a medic. Send a medic.
But this hairline isn't the only thing I have in common with the great Prince Vegeta, so through sheer determination and will, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. Editor Tyler here, I will not stand by while this man lies to you. I absolutely had to lower the difficulty to do this bogus skill point. Sometimes self-care is important, and this shit just was not worth it. Back to the show, and put the executioners in their place.
Low blow. That's all I can say. You want to talk about low blow? Give me my trophy. Gut Wrencher. My guts are fully wrenched.
With almost all of the skill points done and the story completed, I started challenge mode with just a few tasks left to do. Challenge mode comes with a bolt multiplier up to ×20 with an enemy kill streak, which I utilized to purchase the crazy expensive Harbinger weapon. After that, I was free to start saving up to 4 million bolts, since apparently that trophy wasn't cumulative like the others. Or maybe it was, the trophy popped at 3.5 million for me. This game is just glitchy as all hell. Other than money, my only real reason for starting a challenge mode run was to unlock the final 3 skill points, which were for beating one challenge on each of 3 different planets on Exterminator difficulty, which is only unlocked after you beat the game for the first time. As I worked to get to each of the planets I needed, I finished up leveling all 10 weapons for what was absolutely the easiest weapon leveling trophy in the series so far.
Could be the shot. That was it. Supernova. Level 10. Perfect! Perfect! My weapons are perfect!
In no time at all, I made it to the last planet I needed, I used my overpowered weapons to blast through one last challenge, and secured my final trophies for Platinum number 9.
One more. Oh, I can smell that platinum coming. Oh! That would have been funny as hell if that killed me, though. I can smell that platinum. Alright, boys, hack it. Hack it and we're out of here. Hard luck. Skill point. That should be it. We did it. Side questing. Oh, they're gonna roll in now. Side questing. Mad skills. And Hero of the Shadow Sector. Those did not stick around at all. Oh, that's it. That's Platinum number 9. Close games.
So, should you play in Platinum Ratchet Deadlocked? I didn't dislike the game by any stretch, I just really enjoy the platforming elements and collectibles that the series mixed in with the combat, and this game wasn't able to scratch that itch for me. And even though it's listed as a mainline entry in the series, I don't really see how it's advancing the story further, and I'll definitely be looking forward to a return to form in the future trilogy. All that said though, the game is still fun to play, and the series humor was just as present and fun as ever. If you're going to play it as part of the series, there's really no reason not to platinum it, as I think it was the easiest platinum of the franchise so far. As excited as I am to get to the future games, we'll be taking a one-game pit stop to the first Jak and Daxter, as voted on by viewers. So what did you think? Do you think Deadlocked is an underrated gem, or are you happy it was a one-off? If you liked what you saw and you want to follow along with the rest of the journey, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and dropping your thoughts in the comments below. It's always a pleasure hearing your thoughts. But until next time, and as always, thank you for watching.